Alright, my friend asked me to do a video blog, so I guess I will. I was trying to chill outside, but my people that stay under the stairs for me, they are loud as hell. Anyway, I had a lot of people give me a lot of different topics that they wanted me to talk about, and the first one I want to talk about, because I see it a lot, is about young black mothers. And I'm not saying all of them are the same. I'm not, what I'm finna say is it's not everybody, it's not all of them. It's just the ones I guess that I know or that I see a lot. Really, to me, I see a lot of young black females having kids, and they're really not the one that's raising them. My personal opinion is I feel like if your mother, or if the other person's mother, is raising your kid, to me that classifies you as a bad parent. I know it gets hard. I know sometimes it's a struggle, but I'm gay, so it's hard for me to have a child. And to see a lot of women out here with kids who don't take responsibilities, who out here with all these different type of dudes, introducing your baby to a different dude every other month, I think that's trashy. I really don't respect a lot of young females who have babies and then they give them to their parents, and their parents are the ones, in their 50s, 40s or whatever, raising their kids because they don't want to take the responsibility to do it on their own. I do have a lot of friends who are single mothers who work and go to school and take care of their kid. And so when I hear females say, well, I'm a single parent, I can't, I don't have enough money, it is possible. I'm not saying it's easy. It is going to be hard, but I know a lot of people doing it. I just think that you're making an excuse. And I just think that, before you lay down and open your legs and, I love him, he loved me, I'm going to have sex. You should have thought about that before you even lay down and have sex. I don't think it's anybody's fault but your own. And I hate when females, they sit here, they go to the club every weekend, their kid is with their parents, with the grandparents or whatever, and they're at the club. I don't like the fact that I see you with J's on your feet or different heels every week, and your kids don't have on any name brand shoes. They clothes are the same clothes they had like last year. I don't like when people don't put their kids first. And I see a lot of young black mothers doing that. And I think that, yeah, if your baby daddy isn't around, yeah, it's going to be hard. Yeah, he might be a hoe ass nigga. But at the same time, half of y'all knew that they was hoe ass niggas before you got pregnant by him. So it's not an excuse. I feel like, you already knew that. You can't blame a man for not being there. Especially if you met the dude and y'all had sex, 2 months later you pregnant. You really expect him to stay around? And I feel like females should start taking more responsibilities when having sex. It's a lot of females who don't carry condoms. Everybody, that's for the man. No, it's not. You have to take responsibility for the fact that you are sexually active. Carry condoms. If not, buy some. You're not always going to know when you're going to have sex. Oh, girl, I think I'm going to have sex on Thursday. I need to go get some condoms. I understand that. But still, you need to, have like 3 condoms with you. If you know you got a boyfriend, if you know you're finna go over your man's house or your friend's house, I think that you should be more responsible. Take in consideration of the fact that you are female. If dudes are not going to watch out for you, then you got to watch out for yourself. Because when you get pregnant, man, girl, I can't believe he left me. He ain't called me. He been with that other girl. And? But he know I'm pregnant. And? But did you know he was like that before you even started messing with him? Or did you expect for him to change because you had sex? Did you expect for him to be different because you said, oh, so-and-so, I'm pregnant? That's not going to change him. And a lot of females think, girl, if I give him something, if I have sex, if I give him my pussy, that's going to make him stay. No, it's not. Because just like you gave him your pussy, it's a lot of females in this world that'll give him that pussy too. So don't think it make you different. It just make you dumber because you got pregnant by him. And I know all pregnancies are not planned, but if you do happen to get pregnant, I just feel like in 2011, 2012, we got a different set of females that's growing up. And what a lot of young parents don't realize is that what your kids see you do, they're going to do. If you 16, 17 having kids and then you have a little girl and she see what you're doing, she see how you're acting, she most likely is going to follow what you're doing. And then here go another generation doing the same thing that they see you doing. And I think it's getting worse. I think we have too many young black females not taking responsibility for their kids. Seriously, because I just know females who half the time the grandparents have their kids. Why? I can understand being, getting help from them, but why are they raising your kids? They are not the ones who had them. And I feel like that is unfair to the grandparents. I think it's unfair to the kids. And I think that In all actuality, you don't realize that you're hurting your kids, because kids remember. My mama really didn't raise me. My grandmama did. You know, the kids remember, well, my grandmama, she the one who cooked for me. My mama didn't. You know, kids recognize that. They realize that. And, I mean, I think that a lot of people need to start realizing that you're not hurting, you know, yourself. You're not hurting everybody. You're really hurting your kids. You know, and that's the main thing about it, that I think a lot of young females need to take in consideration, that when you have a kid, that's it. It's not about you. It's not about the dude that you was having sex with. It's not about what you want. It's not about the shoes you want. You want to go to the club. You want some time with your friends. It's not about you anymore. It's about your kids. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a job, keep your job. Try hard. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit up there. And, you know, I just really don't like seeing a lot of females bringing in different dudes to meet their kids. You know, because then it's going to be like, well, is that my daddy? You know, is that my who? You know, who is this different dude? Especially if you have a little girl, I think that's tacky. You portraying the wrong message to your daughter. You know, and honestly, if you're a single mother and your dude already left you, he don't want to take care of his kids, you shouldn't even want to talk to another dude right now. You should be trying to go to school or go get a job and try, I mean, for you and your child. You shouldn't even be worried about if another dude want to talk to you. If he want to, oh, girl, he take care of my kid, or he buy my kid that, so? You know what I'm saying? You should get your stuff together before you even worry about bringing in another dude into your little girl life or to your son life. You know what I'm saying? But I think just a lot of, you know, the younger kids, the younger women that are having babies right now should take more responsibility, you know, and actually raise their kids and try. You know, that's pretty much it. I just think that younger black females that are having kids nowadays need to be more responsible for their kids and do better than what they doing. I mean, because society is really sad right now. It really is. And I mean, I really don't like it, you know. So I just feel like if you're going to have kids, I feel like you should be more responsible and try harder and do better by your kids and by you. You know, show yourself some respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to live by example. How you going to want your little girl to grow up and be something, but she see her mama not doing nothing? So, I mean, basically just more respect for yourself and, you know, take responsibility for your sexual actions. And I mean, that's it. It's Treece.